Hearing a lot of birds through there in the woods. I can hear a tapping sound as well on the trees. Woodpeckers in there. Incredible. I was hoping to see some of them. Hopefully we will as we get further into the woods, closer to the river. But just out here hearing the birds, taking in the fresh air, being in nature. Simply amazing. Listening to those birds there in the woods, it's like nature welcoming you in. Hello and welcome to nature. Let's take a journey. What a peaceful day to be out here walking through the woods. Great to have you along for the adventure. Hi, I'm Florida Trailblazer. And today we're taking a journey off the beaten path in the Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve. Such a beautiful place. And we are currently hiking towards the Withlacoochee River, which flows through the Green Swamp. It's a really beautiful river. I love it. So I always come out to these areas, go to the river, and explore along it as much as I can. So much to see, nature to observe. So let's keep walking into the woods here. We got a little while yet, and I'll check back in with you shortly. All right. We are on the path towards the Withlacoochee River. A little ways this way through the woods here. Hiking along this overgrown path. Now there was a area over there where this particular trail split, where it went to another direction. So it'll be interesting to explore that area as well. But for right now, we're going to go down this way towards the river. Get deeper into the swamps here. A lot of mosquitoes out here right now. I didn't expect that because it's a bit cooler today. There's not much of a breeze, so I definitely hear, and especially as we get closer to the river, we tend to encounter more insects. That's okay as long as we keep moving. They really don't bother you. It's when I stop, they start to circle around you, but put some bug spray on. That helps keep them away. But it's really not that bad. See, there's a nice breeze, so it's off and on. If you come out here during the hotter part of the year, during the rainy season, it's a really tough hike. You're literally swarmed by mosquitoes. It's all grown up here. It's not as dry, it's more wet. So this is a good time of year to get out here and see this part of the forest. All right, been hiking out here for a few miles now, getting closer to the river. Now there's an area up here on the river known as Orange Lake, and what's interesting about it, it's one of the widest and deepest spots of the Withlacoochee River here that flow through the forest. And I really enjoy this area of the wilderness. You often see a lot of wildlife, alligators, birds. You never know what you'll come across, along with many layers of history as well. You see, during the 1800s and into the early 1900s, there was a lot of logging activity out here, mining, turpentine, and many of these paths here that we're exploring today were used as railroad lines, trams. And the fact that one time at the river where we're going, there was a bridge there, you can see the old pilings. So let's continue on. Nature awaits. We're here at the river, and we're going to try to be as quiet as possible as we approach this area and see if there's any wildlife here. Let's go. Now, I did hear some movement up here in the water, some splashing. So let's investigate the area. All right, I can see at least 3 alligators right now. You have to look really closely because they blend in perfectly with the environment here. There's 2 of them over there basking in the sun on a log. There's another one floating there in the river. Let's walk over here. There's a lot of bird activity. Be as quiet as possible so we don't spook any of the wildlife. Here by the river, I did see an alligator just over there. It saw me and went underwater, so we're gonna be patient right here at the river and see if some of these alligators come out. I've already been seeing some birds as well, hearing owls. I call this area Alligator Cove. So many alligators out here. I can count at least 7 or 8 currently. There's a lot of them I don't even see, but they're here. There's a large one over there on the shores of the river on that side, basking in the sun. Let's walk over this way, see if we can get a closer look at it. Look closely here. In the water you can see wood pilings from a bridge that once crossed over here and connected into a railroad line on the other side of the river. Incredible. Very different today. Very wild out here.